Overwatch has something big coming out. And I don't mean big as in a new hero. I don't mean big as in a new map, a new game mode, or anything like that. Well, kind of a new game mode. But what I mean is Blizzard hasn't been doing much with the events recently. In fact, they've been, I guess, scrutinized at this point for bringing the same events for 3 years now in a row. The same Lucio ball back in Summer Games, and now the same exact Halloween Terror as we've had prior. Now, we did get the cool Chateau Guillard Halloweenized map, if you will, but is that's not really an event, you know? Year one, they came into it and we had a Halloween event that was new. Something that was brand new, something that was amazing, something that we loved. It was PvE inside of Overwatch, and it was great. It was so fun. I played probably 50 rounds of it over the duration of the event. I'm not even joking. It was a ton. I wanted to be normal. I wanted to be hard. I wanted to be expert, which took me forever. And then, you know, I wanted to beat legendary, and I never actually got to beat legendary during that first year. Second year rolls around, and it's the same exact thing. The only thing they added was the Summoner and Endless. That's it. I mean, you had Junkenstein's Revenge, and you could play, I think, 2 more heroes, like Genji and Torb, maybe? Maybe those were the 2. I mean, this time, all they've done is they've added Brig, and they've added Widowmaker. Those are the only 2 things that they've added. They didn't add another boss. They didn't add anything else to it. They didn't add anything to this event. There's absolutely nothing for an event here. All it is the same thing that we got that's 3 years old, and we're back at it again with the same exact event. I mean, there's literally nothing different in this event at all. I mean, if you look at the skins and you look at what's new in cosmetics and everything like that in the hero gallery, it's very impressive. I mean, this has been probably the most impressive skin rollout for an event that they've ever had. I mean, I love the skins in this event. It's absolutely amazing. I don't like the Sombra skin very much, to be honest. The Doomfist skin is really cool, but I'm not going to use it because I don't think it's cooler than the Blackhand skin. So that's just my personal opinion. I think they did great with the Doomfist skin and all of the other skins. Hammond's skin is one of my favorite skins in the entire game now. I think they did amazing on that skin. The issue with all of this is what's new, right? And I know the title of this video is pretty much, you know, what's something big is coming for Overwatch. And that's the first thing I said in this video. And I wanted to explain all that to now say, what have they been doing with their time? What have they been doing while not doing anything for events? I mean, they've not done anything for events. They don't care about events. They've done cosmetics for events, and that's it. Everything else has been rehashed from the year before that and the year before that. You know, at least year 2, we got some different changes. You know, we got Junkenstein Endless, and we got Copa de Lucio Ball. Year 1, we didn't have either of those. This year, we don't have anything new. There is not a single new thing, a single new mode, a single new implementation. So what are they spending that time on? Now, I'm a big Blizzard fan. As most of you guys know, I absolutely love Blizzard games. I play a lot of World of Warcraft and Overwatch and Heroes of the Storm and StarCraft 2, and I mean, you name it, I play it. I refuse to believe that instead of doing just nothing, I don't believe they are doing just nothing. I think that they've been working on something in the background for a very long time now. I think they've been working on it for the past 2 years probably, and I think it's going to come out pretty soon. Now, I'm not entirely sure what it is. I'm not, you know, it could be 5 new heroes at Blizzcon. It could be a bunch of new maps. It could be a campaign, as people have talked about before. I've talked about it before. It could be anything. It could be a kind of expansion to Overwatch, much like they have in World of Warcraft, much like they have in StarCraft. It could be something like that. And that wouldn't surprise me at all because, I mean, we haven't got anything on events. Now, Jeff Kaplan did come out and make the statement that events aren't really the focus anymore, that we're not going to focus super hard on events, which I kind of do disagree with, because, I mean, as you guys all know, Overwatch is losing its popularity, and it has been for a very long time now. For the last year, probably, I would say at the very least. You know, people don't really think that it's that fun to play anymore, especially whenever you can play Brig and just M1 and, you know, climb the ladder and no skill to the top. Sorry, Brig players, but yeah, you guys no skill super hard. Trust me, I played her. I mean, I know. I have like a 70% win rate on her. But that being said, a lot of people have kind of gone away from Overwatch. You know, Overwatch has been considered a huge success. Overwatch just came out with the Overwatch League, so that to me tells me that Overwatch isn't done yet. You know, if they didn't come out with Overwatch League, then I could say, you know, maybe they're just calling it good and they're going to move on to something new. Maybe Overwatch 2 will come out, you know, something like that. But they just came out with a massive league dedicated to the game Overwatch, plus they have the World Cup. So what I think is happening is I think that we are going to get something massive, or the announcement of something massive at BlizzCon 2018. We have to. Otherwise, the game's just pretty much going to die, essentially. I'm maybe sorry, but, you know, not a lot of people like to play the game whenever meta is, you know, no skills. And you get punished for playing, like, the highest skill heroes in the entire game, essentially, just because there's heroes that can just M1, you know, press W and M1 and win. So that's obviously driving people away from the game. The lack of events and new events. I mean, like, skins are awesome. I love skins. I love the new skins. I think they did a really good job in the Halloween event. I think the Summer Games event was terrible for skins. I thought that they were absolutely terrible, to be totally honest. That's my opinion. I know that you guys might have a different one, but people are losing interest in the game. So they have to be coming out with something new. I don't know what it is. Like I said, it could be campaign, it could be 5 new heroes, it could be something else, but it's going to be something new, and it has to be something new. Otherwise, Overwatch is essentially done. Overwatch League will die out, and I mean it's as easy as that. You know, it's gonna have the same effect that Diablo 3 had, that StarCraft 2 is having right now. It's just gonna have it a lot faster because the game is a lot different. Right? First-person shooters aren't as enticing to play as RTSs for a lot of people. And there aren't a lot of selections of RTSs out there. StarCraft 2 is always going to remain popular because there is no other RTS out there that people absolutely love to play and people flock to for a competitive environment. Overwatch doesn't have that, right? You have Fortnite as it's not a first-person shooter, but it's still considered a shooter. You have Call of Duty, you have Battlefield. There's a ton of games out there that can compete neck and neck with Overwatch, and they actually do events. They have really cool things, and they understand the concept of, well, if we don't put anything new out, then we're going to make a new game. And that's why we have, you know, Black Ops 4 coming out. It's a very simple concept, yet Blizzard hasn't really seen it so far. Now, what I will say is, they could drop a huge expansion, and everything that I just said, like, I will eat my own words, because they have seen it, and if they drop an expansion, then that means that they know exactly what they're doing, and that they risked events being bad, the lack of players coming back to the game, in order for the game to get a massive boost in popularity back to possibly where it once was. Anyway, guys, that's just my thoughts, my opinion on what is going to happen, or what pretty much has to happen for Overwatch to actually continue being very popular, or continue being popular in any capacity. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Also, we're doing a giveaway right now, so check the comments down below. This is the October giveaway. We're having one every single month. For a $20 Steam card this month, and then from here on out, it will be a $20 Amazon card. So check it out in the description down below. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for listening. I hope you enjoyed, and until next time, I will see you all later. Peace.